Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Kim. I thought I'd show you around the garden today, show you how big it's gotten, but I wanted to show you what I was able to pick. I got some more raspberries, bunch of cucumbers, pickles, cucumbers. My pea pods were looking a little sad, and those are the zucchini I picked this morning. I don't let them get super huge because I get so many. But let's go take a look around outside. Let me tell you guys, things were getting a bit desperate out here. Our water situation, we had 1 day left that I could water to keep my plants alive. This thing here is a volunteer of some kind. It looks like a pumpkin. I'm not sure though. I think my chickens planted it here because it's not in any of the beds. But yeah, our situation was bleak. We have only had a 1/4 inch of rain since middle of April, maybe May, and you know, we're on well here, and our well was starting to go dry. But anyway, look at, I've been managing to keep them alive by spot watering. I thought I'd show you how things are going. Now, I have been eating daily out of this easily. My beans, this is my beans here, and they're climbing. I got the climbers too. Those, I'm getting lots of flowers, and there's little tiny beans, and I'd say within a week I'm going to have some beans. This half here, you can see little baby cucumber. I've been pulling a couple cucumbers a day off, and this is a my cat, sorry, he decided to get under my feet. This is a Minnesota midget cantaloupe, and I have one, I'll show you down here somewhere. Getting to be a pretty good size if I can find it again. They hide pretty good. Oh, look at that. See, I told you they hide well. Look at, I got another pickle here. Or cucumber. Got to get you out of there. I don't want you to get overdone. Where are, oh, there he is. See, look, I'm getting a little one. They only get about the size of a baseball, so I'm hoping I get a nice melon off of it. Look at my zucchini. That thing has gone absolutely berserk. And as you can see, I have plenty more coming on. That's why I don't let them get too big. I'm the only one who eats any kind of zucchini, so I don't need too much. I took the row covers off, and I started spraying with neem oil to keep the cabbage butterflies away. I've been having an issue with them. And I took some of the things out of here that were past their prime. I've got some kale coming back. This broccoli is going to need, my broccoli is just not doing well this year. It's these little buttons. This one's going to get picked right now because that's just going to flower. Hopefully it'll send out a bunch of side shoots. These are my kohlrabi, so you can see the bugs were starting to get to them. Even though I pick them off every day, I broke down and sprayed them. I do organic as much as possible. Neem oil is considered organic. Even though I had them covered, you could see that the butterflies were getting in there. Well, it looks like another broccoli that needs to get picked here. And let's see, are you looking kind of like you're going to flower? Yeah. Guess we'll be eating some broccoli tonight, even though they're small. I guess they'll add up to one head here by the time I get done. And the heat has just been, we had 2 weeks over the mid-90s, and that's really hot for Michigan, so I think I'm just going to pick these guys and we'll make them part of dinner. That one I think I'm going to let go just a little bit longer. But there's my raspberries, and I get twice a day I've been getting a little bowl out of them. Not bad for a small patch. But as they start sending up shoots, I'm going to start this whole area, eventually I want to be raspberries. So as they send up their shoots, I'll make another patch over here and keep going down the line. Now, these are thornless raspberries. I started with these in my first house about 30 years ago. Somebody sent me 3 plants. And since then, I've sent them all over the country. I've moved them to, this is now the 4th house. I've shared them with everybody I could think of. And they just keep going strong. And I love them because there's no thorns. Well, today I went and had to retie up all of my tomatoes. They were really starting to take over the rows here. So I get out the old baling twine and I tied them all up. That I'm letting go to seed on purpose. That's a lettuce. I will replant those seeds in a few weeks. Well, probably a month or so. And my little pickle bushes right here, that's where I'm getting the small pickles from. And I've been getting 3 or 4 a day off of those. But as you can see, I've cleaned up. These were laying way out in the row. I couldn't even get through, hardly. Got those all tied up. I need to come back and do, it looks like a couple of these. But I'm getting some butternut squash. They're starting to come in really nice, little guys. And all of a sudden, this rain is going to make a huge difference. And on here, if I could find them, this is a loofah. There you go. Here's a baby loofah right there. I hope, even if I only get 1 or 2, it'll be fun. Because, you know, they are edible, too. So, depends on how many I get. I'd like to get some loofah sponges out of it this year. And I'm hoping maybe I can use them in my soap making. Maybe make a loofah, a soap-infused loofah or something on that order. Or use the loofah as an agent. But you could see that this I could not pass. So I had to tie, you could see I tied all of these babies up today. And that's pretty much where my morning's been. Well, other than my normal chores, feeding the animals and such. But that's today out in the garden. I'm really proud of how it's coming along. And I have some videos in the works for you. I'm going to be, I think I'm going to experiment with some of dehydrating some of this stuff. So, but that's another video, and I hope you guys, oops, I'm going to make green in the way, have a wonderful day. Okay, before I completely sign off here, let me give you a little hint. That broccoli was a little soft when I picked it, and a lot of people say, how do you get your broccoli to, you know, stay where it's not soft? I bring it in immediately, I give it a little bit of an ice bath for, 4 or 5 minutes. I shake off the excess, and then I put it in a baggie with a paper towel, dry paper towel, to take off any excess moisture, and my broccoli will stay nice and crisp and fresh for a couple of weeks this way. And I did put a couple drops of vinegar in there, like I always do, because you know the vinegar gets rid of any fungal spores and mold spores, so it stays fresh a lot longer. But you can do this with a lot of your things that you pick, especially like your lettuces and things like that. If they're getting a little past their prime, give them a good soak in some ice water, and you'll perk them right up, take out the bitterness, and they'll be good to go. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I got to get back to working outside, and I will talk to you later.